Hi, it's Steve from SteveGrady.Org. I thought I'd make this quick video. I know a lot of you that read my blog, even though I predominantly talk about WordPress on there, I know there's some of you using website builders, and I know that there's some of you in particular using website builders from Weebly.com. So I thought I'd put this video together. One of the girls who has a nail salon, a girl called Sam Hedges, asked me to look at a site, and I thought it'd be easier to make a quick video rather than sort of put in a message to it, and then hopefully you'll all be able to benefit from it as well. I don't normally use Weebly.com, and so obviously I'm used to using WordPress, but nonetheless the basics of search engine optimization, or SEO, still apply whenever you're creating a page, really. So I'm not going to run you through the whole thing here, just some basics, but basically if you're putting a title on your page, that title should include some sort of keywords, okay? So for argument's sake, let's say that this website, sort of this quick page I've put together here, let's say you're a frog shop in Winchester. Let's say you sell frogs. Bit random, I know, but let's just roll with it. Obviously this title should include something about frogs, Winchester, okay? That's sort of, you know, pretty standard. Throughout the text then, no doubt, naturally, I mean, don't go overboard and try and optimize your text so it doesn't read well. That's not what you're supposed to do, but nonetheless, you should still have mention of frogs, Winchester, types of breeds of frogs, frog husbandry, and all sorts of other things surrounding frogs. I know very little about frogs. I think they're a wonderful looking creature, but I know very little about them, so bear with me. The main reason for me making this video, however, wasn't just obviously about the title and putting the keywords in. The main thing is you've probably heard me speak about alt tags. Okay, I know some of you readers of the blog have messaged me asking me to look at your site, and one thing I see very often, especially if you're using these website builders, is that you've not created an alt tag. Now, very quickly, what an alt tag is, when Google comes along to index this site, to have a look at what the site's about, it'll read the title, it'll read through all this text, and it'll think, okay, frogs, Winchester, frog shop, frog husbandry, widest selection of frogs in Winchester, and so on. When it comes to the photograph, it knows there's a photograph there, but it doesn't know what the photograph is about. It literally could be a photograph of your toaster or your kettle. It doesn't know. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to put what's called an alt tag, which basically is a little bit of code that tells Google what the image is about. And obviously the more relevant it is to your page, you've guessed it, the higher you're going to rank up in Google. Okay, so on Weebly, and it is different across platforms, this, okay, the theory is the same, but actually implementing it's different across platforms. But I thought I'd make this quick video on Weebly because I know there's a few of you using it. On Weebly, all you do is once you've uploaded your image and you've sort of dragged it and resized it to wherever you want to go, you literally click the image once, it'll come up advanced, click on advanced. Can you see here it says alt text? Okay, it defaults to picture on Weebly, and that's no good because Google knows it's a picture. Okay, we want to make it more relevant, so frog shop, Winchester. Okay, so when Google comes along and indexes your site, and it reads your title, which is something to do with frogs in Winchester, and it reads through here different breeds of frogs and frog husbandry and how to feed your frog and what temperature frogs like and so on. When it gets your image, it also reads that, oh, this must be a photograph of the frog shop in Winchester. Now, you may have a photograph of all the different breeds of frogs that you stock, so then you'd put widest range of frogs available in Winchester, for instance, as your alt tag. Okay, so basically, it's a valuable tool. A lot of you overlook it. And if you can imagine, if you've got several images on one page, it really is something that can help you to climb up those Google rankings. So, you know, don't overlook it. Okay, so you can get more tips like this every week on SteveGrady.Org. If you're not already there, please go along and visit. And also on Facebook, facebook.com/SteveGrady UK. I hope you enjoyed this video. Speak to you all soon.